I greet you in Jesus' precious name. It is Monday morning. It's the 20th of November, 2023. And this is your friend, Angus Buchan, with a thought for the day. We start off in the book of Isaiah, chapter 6 and verse 8. Also, I heard the voice of the Lord saying, "Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?" Then I said, "Here I am. Send me." Wow. Then we go straight to the Gospel of Mark, chapter 16 and verse 15. Go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. John Wesley said, "The world is my parish. The world is my congregation." We need to go out and we need to preach the gospel. Where, you might say? Well, go to the schools, go to the farms, the prisons, the hospitals. You know, when I go to a hospital, I'll go into a ward and pray for a Christian man or woman who's not well. As I leave, there are Hindus and Muslims there. And before I leave the room, they say, "Please pray for us as well." I have to come back, lay hands on them and pray for them. People are desperate for hope and truth, and most of all, love. Universities, what a place to preach the gospel. Radio, if you can get on there. TV, I can hear somebody saying, "But we have no training." Well, I want to ask you a question. Did the disciples have any training? Of course not. What actually is preaching the gospel all about? It's one hungry beggar showing another hungry beggar where to find bread. My old friend Vainant from Radio Pulpit says it's showing people the way to the bakery. I like that. D.L. Moody, also a farm boy, went to Chicago, shoe salesman, got saved, wanted to teach Sunday school. They told him that there's a waiting list of 17 people and you're going to be number 18. He says, "I can't wait that long." They said, "Well, why don't you go down to the ghettos and go and speak to those little street urchins that are causing so much trouble?" So off he went. He hired a big old warehouse and he would put a pocket of oranges on the back of his horse like the Pied Piper and say, "Do you want an orange? Follow me." He would hang up a cage with a canary in it and tell the kids, "The first one that doesn't break one Sunday, I'll give him a canary at Christmas time." Folks, he was desperate. You know that man had no less than 500 children in his Sunday school in no time at all. Just a couple of weeks ago, I was invited to a sportsman's breakfast to preach to people, and many of them who don't darken the door of a church. Do you know that 800 people arrived there on a Thursday morning in the middle of the week for breakfast at the racetrack where the horses race in Durban? I was there with Warren Brosnian, one of the sportsmen. What an incredible meeting we had. I want to say to you today, don't waste a moment. Tell people what Jesus means to you. Have a wonderful day. God bless you and goodbye.